Hi everyone, welcome to the Celebrity Diaries. Marcus T. Paulk's excursion into the universe of diversion is a demonstration of both ability and timing as he grows up. Paul's reverence for MC Sledge filled in as a harbinger of his future achievement, a fate that unfurled when he was just 5 years of age and handled his debut voice acting job on Mallet's vivified series Hammerman. This early open door touched off a fire inside, driving him into a line of minor jobs across prominent TV programs like Elegance. Enduring an onslaught, via the new ruler of Bel Air and Martin Anyway, it was his urgent giving a role as Miles Mitchell in the 1996 sitcom Moiha that cemented his place at the center of attention, featuring close by any semblance of liquor Norwood Pole track down kinship and mentorship inside the show's outfit cast, depicting them as his second family, in a meeting with Dark Specialist over the course of Moiha's 6-season run. Crowds watched Pole mature both on and off screen, his personality Miles becoming entwined with the texture of the show's account, yet, likewise, with all-around great things. Moiha's decision in 2001 left remaining watchers wrestling with unsettled storylines. Changing from a kid star to a grown-up entertainer hasn't been simple for Marcus, in spite of a whirlwind of work offers following the finish of his show, which opened doors like voice work on The Pleased Family and jobs in films like Roll Skip and Red Stories. However, the California local got himself wrestling with the tests of adulthood. At the center of attention, his excursion unfurls with a progression of wild occasions. Various controlling requests, whirling gossipy tidbits about personal recordings, homegrown debates, a distract focused on a Disney star, a combative youngster support case, and, surprisingly, an asserted real-life hijacking endeavor that appeared to obscure the lines between craftsmanship and reality. In the midst of this background, a huge part of Marcus's life unfolded during an August 2006 excursion to Atlanta, where he crossed paths with Winston at a dance club. Their experience prompting a startling pregnancy, as indicated by court archives revealed by Publicity, Sheena brought forth their youngster Zion Winston around May 2007, regardless of endeavors to lay out paternity. Marcus reliably dodged taking a DNA test, leaving the matter unsettled at this point in the midst of these difficulties. Sheena tracked down comfort in her help framework, especially her mom, who gave her both close to home and monetary help to assist her with exploring the intricacies of single parenthood in the midst of his work on projects like 2008's Another Cinderella Story. Marcus found himself submerged in the unscripted television scene with various appearances on Season 4 of Troublemakers Club, which debuted in 2009, presented him as the closest companion of cast member Natalie's sister. Marcus' association took a sensational turn when it was uncovered that he had a cozy relationship with Natalie's individual castmate Kendra James, revealing insight into the circumstances. Kendra shared subtleties during an appearance on the Road Supporters radio show, explaining that while she and Marcus hung out, they were never in an elite relationship. She transparently recognized a private experience with Marcus, reviewing that Natalie was available in the room during the experience. Kendra underscored that the communication was certainly not an arranged trio yet, rather an unconstrained event that unfurled during a similar night in 2011. Reports surfaced on High Delightful recommending the presence of personal film, including Marcus and Natalie, being circled for potential. The site indicated tales with respect to Marcus's physical makeup adding fuel to the hypothesis anyway. The destiny of the film stayed unsure as it blurred from the spotlight in the midst of a more hair-raising outrage, including Usher and his ex Tama Encourage, whose close video accumulated more noteworthy consideration. That same week, the public's advantage appeared to wane in regards to the individual issues of Moisha's younger sibling, a year after the fact. Marcus thought of himself as by push into the media spotlight, however, this time for less good reasons during a night out at a Beverly Slopes dance club, with his then-sweetheart performer Andy Rock's TMZ revealed a verbal squabble full load because of Andy's supposed absence of consideration towards Marcus. The conflict raised upon their return home, bringing about an actual quarrel between the couple. Marcus purportedly shot out Andy from his home, and the following day she looked for clinical treatment for interior wounds. Supported during the squabble accordingly, Marcus confronted legitimate repercussions as he was charged in association with the homegrown episode, possibly confronting a limit of 4 years in jail. Anyway, he settled on a request bargain, saving himself further prison time throughout the following couple of years. Marcus kept a moderately low profile, apparently missing from the acting scene, while as yet getting a charge out of friendly excursions, maybe altogether too eagerly. In February 2015 he stood out as truly newsworthy by and by when he traveled to Arizona for a pre-Super Bowl festivity anyway. His night took a diversion when experts in Scottsdale pulled him over for driving two near-crisis vehicles parting. Cipated in a rush-hour gridlock stop, thinking weakness policing controlled a field temperance test, uncovering Marcus's blood liquor level, further confusing issues. Specialists found a sack of Mary Jane in his vehicle, while the medication charge was at last excused. Marcus argued blameworthy to the DUI accusation coming about in a sentence of a year probation and obligatory participation at a liquor program in 2015. Marcus diverted his concentration to his acting vocation, getting a job close by Drew Sidora and Golden Rose in the film Sister Code. Anyway, it was 2016 that uncovered a stewing a quarrel. No one expected Marcus wound up entangled in a public disagreement with that is so Raven star Orlando Brown, while the specific root of their disagreement stayed slippery. Orlando uncovered that Marcus started the melodic quarrel, provoking Orlando to fight back, though hesitantly due to their already cozy relationship. Orlando related endeavoring to reason with Marcus, asking him to control the pressure anyway. Orlando asserted that Marcus had shown insubordination, declining to recognize any bad behavior. Disappointed by Marcus's apparent absence of responsibility, Orlando attested that he had depleted endeavors at compromise, turning to sending people to Marcus' home with the expectation of purportedly capturing him. Luckily, Marcus dodged the supposed seizing endeavor, but his difficulties persevered, drawing from court archives and police reports. The account unfolds, but according to a solitary viewpoint and dependent upon understanding, in January 2017, Marcus left on another expert undertaking as a model scout for Model Mafia anyway. As uncovered in court archives, his residency with the organization was brief, finishing in the end following a half-year as per proclamations from the organization's president Marcus' excusal, which originated from a huge number of reasons. Claims surfaced, proposing that various models enrolled by Marcus communicated uneasiness in his presence. Additionally, a few models purportedly voiced complaints, declaring that they felt forced into participating in close associations with Marcus under the appearance of getting vocation, which could open doors. Developing the disclosures from court archives, the Model Mafia president further revealed agitating insights concerning Marcus's activities during his short spell as a model spotter, as indicated by the fact that Marcus participated in undercover exercises by exploring models without the organization's information and alluring them to migrate cross-country, offering occupants in the home he imparted to his mom in court records. The chief declared that Marcus purportedly gave these models an upsetting final offer. They could, by the same token, pay him a lease or take part in private relations on the off chance that they wished to remain in the shared home. Disrupting elements reached out as various models purportedly felt like Marcus was endeavoring to take advantage of them, with one model getting a physically sent infection after a close experience with the entertainer. The chief kept up with that Marcus was mentioned to go through a sexually transmitted disease test, a demand he purportedly rejected, proceeding to participate in unprotected experiences with different ladies following his expulsion from his job in July 2017. Disturbing subtleties risen up out of the chief's grumbling against Marcus. She uncovered that Marcus and his mother set out on a mission of badgering, barraging him with an attack of correspondence, including 40 messages, 500 instant messages, and 300 telephone calls, intensifying the trouble. The chief uncovered she was 3 months pregnant at the time, with Marcus supposedly compounding what is going on by sending her an upsetting hand-drawn picture portraying babies in a latrine. In spite of the seriousness of the circumstance, the president's endeavors to look for a legitimate plan of action through a controlling request in 2017 confronted challenges, as neither one of the gatherings showed up in court, bringing about the excusal of the case. The supposed provocation endured unabated, with Marcus and his mom relentlessly connecting with the president throughout the resulting a long time, as indicated by the ladies' declarations. Marcus and his mom kept on taking advantage of the organization's name and endeavors to draw in models. In reaction to the continuous experience, she sought after another controlling request in 2019. Yet again, the official actions floundered, read as neither one of the parts went to court, bringing about the excusal of the case, notwithstanding endeavors to acquire clarity on the matter. Requests made by Y to the chief as to non-attendance from the court procedures went unanswered, leaving the circumstance unsettled by 2019. Marcus ended up fighting with a drying up of open positions. Thanks for watching this video.